Good morning, beautiful people. Hope you're well as always. I want to talk to you about something that the world leaders, the ones that we don't know of, that are doing at the moment. It's very simple to see what's happening. They want to turn us against one another. They want to destroy communities. They want to destroy togetherness. They don't want us to, put our hands together and become one. Media, unfortunately, is losing this battle big time because people don't believe in the media no more. Yeah, no, that's completely finished. You know what I mean? Nothing in the media is true, guys. Zero. Actually, minus 100%. Put it that way. It's there basically to put the scare factor into people. And I'll give you a prime example. I'm going to take America as a whole, basically. I'm going to take America as a whole and I'm going to break it down to you. So America and its gun culture, everyone is quite famous, right? Everybody has to have a gun in America. And I'm sure everybody probably has a gun in America. And the reason for this being is that the media, heavily controlled by certain politicians and certain groups, of course, put this scare factor into people from a very, very early on society that it's dangerous out there. It's not safe out there. You need to protect yourself. You need to have guns. You know what I mean? They put this scare factor into the society almost like a virus, if you like. You know what? It's hard to explain, but imagine you're a child growing up back in the day. Go back 300 years, you know what I mean? Before the Civil War and all of this. They put this scare factor tactics into that society. So any children that's already coming into this society, because of how things are and because of how their parents have been raised and have been protecting them basically for many, many years, and having guns around in the house or in locked spaces, whatever it may be basically. This scaremonger tactics started with the media. Now it started with propaganda and all of this. Basically, you got to protect yourself. It's not safe out there. You need to, they put the scariest, worst nightmare into the generation that was coming up. And of course, if you're scared and you're thinking, oh my God, if he's got a gun, he's going to come kill me. I got to be able to protect myself. So let me go buy a gun. And in between, the guys that are selling the weapons, they're making all the money. Now, the same thing is happening right now in the world, but it's just slightly different tactics. The media is put so much scare tactics into our media and into our homes and and we watch it all the time, and it's bound to have an impact on you. You're thinking it's not safe to let my kids go out there. It's not safe to go out there. It's not safe to go to this area. It's not safe to go to that area. It's not to. I understand some of the areas are rougher than others, 100%, no doubt. But you have to bear in mind, guys, it's not as bad as they make it sound. There are still a lot of good people out there, a lot of nice people out there. There are still communities out there. There are still a lot of people like me, like you, basically out there that share the same beliefs and standards and morals and ethics. There are still a lot of us out there. Don't let the media fool you that we're not one. Be awakened. Make sure that you know what's happening, guys. You know what I mean? No matter what religion, what background, what culture you are, what race you are, it really doesn't matter. When you cut all of that out, basically, everything that divides us and the media has put all these barriers up, one after another, everything that's dividing us at the moment, take all of that apart, we are all one. And as long as you remember that, as long as you realize that, don't fall for the traps that they set for you. Otherwise, you're doomed. Make sure you're awake. Make sure you're, you know what you're doing. Make sure you're aware of your surrounding and what's happening. I'm not saying don't watch the news. I think it's crucial to watch the news. I stopped watching news a long time ago, but sadly, I need to watch it now because it's concerning certain parts of the world that I have relatives in, that I have to watch it now just to keep on top of things and see how things are. However, I truly believe that God has a bigger plan and things will get better and we will get past this ridiculous stage of humanity that we're in right now. The guys that are in charge, shame on every single one of you across the globe. That's all I can say. Money should never come before human lives. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you with that thought and I'll see you on the next one.